Okay, so you missed lesson 4.3.2, which was all about efficiency. In the introduction it says, whenever you use a fuel, some of that fuel's energy does not get transferred to energy that can be used. In an engine, for example, it doesn't completely convert 100% into movement. And there's evidence of this because if you touch the hood of a car, you can feel how warm it is, that thermal energy, which is wasted heat. And again, that is energy that's not being used to make the car move. So in this activity, we did pretty much the same thing that we did in the first lesson, only we measured the voltage and the current that was being used to run that propeller. So let's say that we figured out that 0.8 volts were provided by the fuel cell, and we measured the amps to be 0.29. To calculate the energy, we can actually multiply that voltage by the current by how long, and we were running it for about 60 seconds the other day. So this comes out to be 13.9 joules. Now if we compare that to back what we got in lesson 4.3.1, we had that we were putting in 19.8 joules worth of energy. That was based on how much hydrogen gas, how many moles were being used up in 1 minute. So now we can take the electrical energy out, which we measured to be 13.9, and divide it by the chemical energy that was in, which is 19.8, multiply by 100, and we find out that that's 70.2% efficiency. So about 30% is being wasted. And then it asks where you think some of this wasted energy goes. And again, some of it is thermal energy, some of the hydrogen gas probably leaks, and so it's still stored as chemical potential energy that's not being used. But if you compare our results to some of the other devices, you can see that the fuel cell efficiency would land at the top. And not all groups got that high of an efficiency. There was kind of a mix of data there. Then there's one more question asking you to revisit how functional and safe you think that hydrogen fuel cell vehicles will be. Obviously, if we could get them to be this efficient, that would be pretty awesome.